a week ago today, I was crying around this time. And it was because today's speech would be my official goodbye to the only thing I've ever been in love with, which is basketball. For those that don't know my story, my career ended in college due to injuries, and I suppressed a lot of those emotions for a long time. And when I got the letter, I was excited, but for some reason, I wouldn't work on my speech. And one of my friends asked me, well, what's taking you so long? And I said, because I know what I went through with the love of my life, which is basketball. The sacrifices, the heartbreak, the good times, the bad times, and I knew what today represented. And the year before I came to Kiski, I almost accepted that basketball wasn't going to be my future. And I almost gave up. And I just want to start off by thanking God for bringing Kiski into my life. I'm originally from North Carolina, and I remember my dad and mom called me into the kitchen and they said, we're moving to Pittsburgh. And I remember telling them, I'm not going. I will find a place to stay, and I want to finish my career here. No matter how it pans out, I'm staying. My dad looked at me, he laughed, and he said, enjoy your last few months in North Carolina. And I moved here. And I'll never forget, my dad was searching for a travel team, and he came across Darren Freeman at BSA. And I went and worked out, and Darren said, I'm coaching at a school named Kiski. And again, me trying to be adult, I'm not going to a boarding school. I'm not going to an all-boys school. I'm not doing it. My dad said, son, pack your bags. We're going to Kiski. And Coach Freeman, I want to thank you because you opened doors in my life that I didn't know were possible. Thank you for being hard on me when I needed it, encouraging me when I needed it. All the arguments, all the good times, the wins, the losses, me and you will forever be the greatest duo, point guard coach duo that ever come through Western PA. And don't you ever forget it. I want to talk about my Kiski brother, Mr. Roger Kishman. I'll never forget, I was walking down the street and Mr. Kishman asked me a question trying to get around the campus. It looked a lot newer than from when you graduated, I'm sure. And I didn't know that conversation would turn into a 15-year brotherhood. And I will forever be grateful to you. And I could not be here without you. And that's the power of Kiski. You meet so many amazing people that you never knew would play a role in your life. And Mr. Kishman, I will always be indebted to you, and I appreciate you for everything that you've done. Thank you to Mr. Shapiro. I know that not everyone knows who that is, but thank you. You're here with me in spirit, and I will never forget the impact that you had on me here at Kiski. Mr. and Mrs. Ross, thank you. I will never forget the role that you all played here. Ms. Ross, you were my mom away from home. Thank you. I want to thank Jason Seaback and his family. Jason was one of my teammates. Thank you for bringing me in and making me feel at home. I want to thank all of my teammates because today does not happen without my teammates. Greg, thank you for coming and supporting me. I appreciate you. Kiski changed my life. I met so many amazing people, amazing teachers, dorm parents, advisory parents. I'm sorry if I don't mention anybody by name, charge it to my head, not my heart, but Kiski, I appreciate you because I remember coming as a little boy and I left a man, and I was so prepared for college. And I don't care what anybody has to say about this school. This is the best school in the state of Pennsylvania. And I would take this school against anybody. And I appreciate everything that this institution has done for me. Because I'm not who I am without you all. And I appreciate that. I want to thank my older sister, Kristen Smith. Thank you. You know. You know. Kristen would cry. I know Kristen since I was 8 years old, and Kristen would cry when my team lost as if she was on the court. And when we won, there was nobody happier for me than Kristen. And true friendship is so hard to find.
Yeah.
And I will never forget how you were there for me. And I love you, and I thank you. I want to thank my younger sister, Essence, who is the best athlete in the family. And I worked hard every day so that you can see what it took. And you did a great job. And I can't wait for you to have your Hall of Fame moment. And I appreciate everything that you did. Thank you to all my past coaches, basketball, soccer. Coach Reggie, you're here with me in spirit. And your legacy lives on. Coach John, thank you for everything. And to the two best coaches I ever had in my life, my mother and my father.
Amen.
All the sacrifices, all the late nights, all the early mornings, all the hard times, thank you. Because I wouldn't be here without the two of you all. Mom, the only reason I was the point guard that I was because you taught me to be composed no matter what's going on around me.
Amen.
I agree, thank you. And to my father, you taught me that confidence is a stain that cannot be wiped off unless you let him do it. And thank you, because you taught me that no matter what anybody says or what anybody thinks, you could do it. You go prove them wrong. And I'm thankful for the two of you, because I'm not major without the two of you all. Thank you. Second to last, I want to thank that 8-year-old little boy that watched a fictional movie in 2002, Like Mike, for those that seen the movie. And I looked to my mom and my dad in that movie theater and said, you know what? If Bow Wow could do it, so can I. And I told myself that you all would never have to pay a bill for college. And I want to tell the 8-year-old little boy, you did it. You made it. You made it happen. And people would always ask me, why do you cry when you lose? Why do you cry when you guys lose a game? Because I know what I'm doing when nobody else is looking. Those early mornings, those workouts. And it was all for this moment here at Kiski. And so I want to thank that 8-year-old little boy for making up in his mind there that he was going to do last but not least, to the game of basketball, I hope you know that I gave you everything I had until I had nothing left. I will always love you, and it was an honor, but it is time to let you go and start focusing on other things. And I will forever be thankful. Thank you.